Listen to this one from the would-be supposed quasi-putative news site Politico. Jake Sherman and Burgess Everett. Obamacare once again turning Capitol Hill upside down. You'll love this one. Congressional offices this week have been forced into a frenzied late-hour scramble to decide which of their staffers will be pushed, listen to this, pushed onto the District of Columbia health insurance exchanges and which will be able to keep their current health insurance plans. See, for you, it's a great thing. For you, it's an opportunity. For everyone else, they're being pushed onto it. Under rules created in the wake of Obamacare's implementation, House and Senate personal office staffers, dubbed official office aides by the House Administrative Office, are supposed to get their health insurance through Washington, that is the District of Columbia's health insurance exchange. Committee and leadership staffers labeled official staff are allowed to keep their current health insurance plan, which is administered by the Federal Employee Health Benefits Program. All right, now I want to slow down there. We've talked many times, as no doubt others have, about how staffers and members of Congress are having their policies subsidized to the tune of 75%. Now you know, and now I better understand, that members of Congress and top committee staffers are going to remain on the Federal Employee Health Benefits Program. They're not going to become part of the Obamacare program. So it's not just a question of staffers going on state exchange or the D.C. exchange, as many of you are going to be forced to do when you lose your health insurance as a result of Obamacare. They're going to be keeping their federal health care benefits program, which you're paying for. Now, in the past, ladies and gentlemen, that would result in a revolution. I'm not encouraging, I'm just making a point. In the past, that would result in a revolution, where the rulers improve their own lot, protect their own lot, while the plebes, we, are treated like crap. So again, there are two Americas, the ruling class and the people they protect and promote, and the rest of us. So I just want to be very, very clear about this. When a member of Congress tells you, well, I'm in Obamacare too, I have to do that too, the fact of the matter is the House Administrative Office, House and Senate personal office staffers, who are dubbed official office aides by the House Administrative Office, are supposed to get their health insurance through D.C.'s health insurance exchange, but committee and leadership staffers are allowed to keep their current health insurance plan. They are labeled official staff. Now here's the kicker. Like many things on Capitol Hill, there's a wrinkle. Members of the House and Senate may quietly allow their aides to stay off the exchange and keep their current plan. And what members of both parties said was a surprise. Oh, what a surprise. Guidance on Tuesday from the Chief Administrative Officer of the House. Who hires that person? They do. Said lawmakers could privately designate personal office aides as not official, meaning they don't have to go on the exchange and can keep their current plan. Also, House lawmakers can decide that their committee and leadership staffers need to go on the D.C. exchanges. Oh, that'll happen. So the point is, folks, that members of Congress can designate their staffers in a bureaucratic way that protects them from having to go on these exchanges under Obamacare, where they can preserve their existing health coverage. Similar guidance was distributed in the Senate last week, where at least one senator not in committee or party leadership was looking at using a liberal interpretation of the rules to exempt aides from the exchanges, sources said. If you don't despise what's going on now, I don't know, unless you're part of it, I don't know where you live. I don't know what you're thinking. Do you think for a minute that people who conduct themselves this way, who lack complete integrity, who are dishonorable, who are deceitful, who impose on you something they would never live under themselves, do you think for 1 minute that these people are capable of reforming what's going on in Washington, D.C.? Well, they're not. They've created this, and they're going to continue to create it. I've just discussed with you a number of issues. It doesn't have to be Obamacare. It can be anything. The mob-like activity coming out of the White House. The President of the United States lying through his teeth yet again today. Members of Congress looking for weasel ways to protect their staffers and themselves from Obamacare while conducting hearings where the Democrats jump up and down and tell you how wonderful it is. A cabinet secretary testifying as if she's Well, I can't say it on the air. Not with it. Let me put it to you that way. You think these people who are conniving in every conceivable way to destroy this society are ever going to step back and show some self-restraint, let alone unravel what they've done? No, they're not. No, they're not. The only way to resolve this is to bypass them. The only way to resolve this is to use what they hate, the Constitution.